Be the change. Be at peace. Feel inner joy. Be alive in the space that you're in. I'm reading a book by Robert Greene. It's the 48 Laws of Power. Just started. And he's talking about the roles that we play and the necessity of the roles that we play, which is different from what I've been saying before. Like my song Opportunities is about the roles that we play. How many roles have you played today, and which one would be your favorite game? Are you scared when you are alone? And you have to make all them decisions all on your own. Or maybe you just like to be in control and tell everybody how to feel and what to do. And it's about looking beneath the surface. And that's okay. And he says, his claim is that we need those roles in our society. And we need roles to be able to coexist. But I think a lot of people just forget about the role, and now they think that this is who I am. And then they walk around there in a role, missing out on everything good and beautiful that life has to offer, because they're trying to fulfill this role. And when you become your role, and when you become that and think that this is your life, this is who you are, it's very empty, it's very shallow, and it's very unsatisfying. And this is perhaps the whole point of being the change, is because when you take internal inventory, your mind, what is going on in your thoughts, how do you feel, what does it feel like in your body, and make the changes that you need to feel more confident, to feel more secure, to be able to be at peace, to be able to pause for a moment, take a break from your thinking, pause for a moment and just be still. And be okay with that. No, not trying to get anywhere. Not trying to think up the next thing to say. Just being. And then, when you find your inner stillness and your inner being, the interactions that you have with others is going to be more authentic. But also, you know the role and the little pieces that is expected of you. To say hi and bye, like if you're in the service occupation, you want to be greeting people, asking them how they feel or how they are. How's your day going? And bye-bye, see you next time, or whatever. But if you do that from a point of inner stillness and inner confidence, it makes for more authentic interactions, even if you have to play a role. And I think it's going to be more satisfying for you as a single being, as a person. It's going to be more satisfying. And it's also going to be more rewarding interactions between people. Esther and Abraham Hicks. That which is like unto itself is drawn. That which is like unto itself is drawn. So the vibration of your being must match the vibration of your desire. Another way of saying that is your desires and your beliefs must be a vibrational match in order for you to receive that which you desire. Great Spirit, Father God, angels, anyone, celestial beings of the highest nature, unconditional love. Pitch. Be as clear, concise, and professional as you can be when you explain your ideas to potential associates. So like they call that, I don't know what they call it, the elevator pitch, pitching your ideas, pitching your thoughts, what you want to do, and be as clear and professional, concise. Salesperson role. Salesperson role, but being authentic. So bringing yourself in there, being human, and then knowing what to say to draw people into your idea instead of pushing them away. We do have our mind, body, and soul. And lo and behold, our mind is causing us a lot of trouble. And also a lot of trouble that is not true. So our mind, we think that our life may be full of drama, and there's so many things going on. And oh my gosh, did you see? We're trying to interpret all the little cues and nonverbal things that people do. Did you see how she looked over there? She must despise it. And maybe she didn't. Maybe she had something else going on in her life. But our interpretation is going to be a reflection of our insecurities, our self-loathing, of our everything that we dislike. Or like it can be also superior, like, oh my gosh, I know she must love me because you have this enhanced picture of yourself. But we make up a lot of stories in our head, and the hermit, seeking solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. If you can, to take some hermit time, disconnect from every outlet, every social media thing that you've been doing on and on and on for the ever, and that you're just very used to interacting. This is how you get your feed. This is how you get your attention. This is how you feel worthy. This is how you feel seen. So whichever platform that you're on, or whatever way that you do that in your real life, try and cut all those strings for a little bit. And then just sit with yourself without the attention, without the hallelujahs and the amens on the sidelines. Just sit with yourself and get familiar with who you are on the inside. It will change everything in your life for the better. The burden. The burden and the hermit. Like if you go into hermit mode, enterprise. Okay. Shadow attributes of the hermit. Withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. That is an unhealthy hermit situation. If you withdraw out of fear or negative judgments, then you're going to sit there in fear and make up stories in your head also probably on why it's good for you to sit there in fear, because out there you can see all the things that are horribly wrong with the world and that is horribly wrong in between people. And so you're closing yourself up in fear, which is different. In those situations, it might actually be better to talk to people and be out there and have conversations, be amongst people, get out of your own skin, move a muscle, move a thought, move around a little bit, and it'll be better for the quality. And Athame, commander of power. Commander of power. Command it. Know that it's there and command it. Not be demanding. You need to do this for me. That's childish. You need to do that, or you need to do that. Demanding. But commanding is different. You command the power. You hold it. You embody it. Just because. Why not? Pitch. Yes, be as clear, concise, and professional as you can when you explain your ideas to potential associates, even if you want to bring people in to support you in any way. We got the Hermit, and the Hermit devotes all energies to creative work or spiritual practice. And so here, sometimes there might be love wanting to come into your life. Hermits isolating a little bit from everything. The Knight of Cups is here. This might be sometimes all words and emotion and drawing you in. Let them show you that they can be practical too. Like, don't just take it because it's the only availability or it's there, so it's convenient. Value your time by yourself alone. Value that, because it's very, very important to have that foundation when you move into a relationship or when you open up for someone to come in, and let them prove what their value is going to be to you before you just open the door and there it is. So let them be a little, hey, I am here and I have done a lot of work on myself and I have put my foundation in place. I have financial security. I understand that it's a starting point, not a finished thing. So having stability is good. That's a good starting point. Then you can start to pitch your ideas because you don't have to worry about your foundation. Now you can pitch your ideas. You can work on your energy in your hermit mode so that you attract the right person into your life. You want to attract the right person, so whatever energy you are emitting is what you're going to draw in with another person. And so know your value. Know your value. And know the work that you put in there, and know that you are a gift to whoever you decide to bring into your life. You are a gift to this person. And the burden. Okay, the burden card is, you know, those little, oh my gosh, I should have done this. I should have done that. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do that. Go faster, try harder, reach the top. It's sitting on there. Talking, blah, blah, blah. You shouldn't do this. You should do that. You shouldn't do this. You should do that. Go faster. Go up there. Go there. Do this. Do this. And you'll be, stressed out. And then it's all in our mind. Shrug your shoulders and see what it feels like to go without these characters on your back. Part of going into the hermit mode is to discover what kind of burden is it that you are carrying, because we all have one. I can promise you that. We all have one, but not all of us are going to be willing to go into a hermit mode to figure it out and do internal cleaning or do internal discoveries, adventures, whatever. But the burden is there. And if you don't deal with it, you're going to have to be a victim of it for the rest of your life. But if you deal with it, you can take your power back, command your power back, solar plexus. You can command your power back, and that is absolutely what you want to do. And then we got another Knight. So the burden, it's sitting there. It's our own. So you have your own mountains to conquer, your own dreams to fulfill, but you will never have the energy to pursue them until you release yourself from all the expectations that you have gathered from others, but now you think they are your own. Chances are they only exist in your own mind, but that does not mean that they don't weigh you down. It is time to lighten up and shush, send them off. Psht, psht. And then clear out the space. Hermit mode will help you do that. The Knight of Wands. Don't get too caught up too soon. Take a moment to consider what is on offer. If you're pitching something, don't just be like, oh wow, I got a positive, let me jump on that right away. No, you've done a lot of work, you've put in the effort. Now sit down, be honest with yourself and figure out, is this going to benefit you in your life? It's going to enrich your life? Or it's going to be one of those things that you should do or shouldn't do? Page of Cups. I am as young as I choose to feel. I think you are as young as you choose to feel, and you also are as old as you choose to feel. And I think sometimes people like the feeling of I'm too old, because now that's the perfect excuse to wither away from your dreams. No, I can't do it, I'm too old. Okay, then your life is going to stay the same that it is till you die. Are you okay with that? Yes. Okay, great. Then you are all set. You can enjoy your life. But if not, then no, you're never too old to do anything. It's you are as young as you choose to feel. Light-hearted enjoyment. Life flows nicely and you feel less burdened by the usual responsibilities. Also, it might mean that you're going to make a new friend. Not the ones on your shoulders. They are not your friends. You want to chip them off and send them on their merry way. All these voices from before. We don't need that. Life is challenging enough by itself. We got Enterprise. So Enterprise in here with the energy that you send out. We got the pitch here. We got someone doing the internal work, kicking out the burdens, kicking out those voices in your head, noticing them and just be like, oh, there you are. I hear you, critical voice. Ah, this is what you've been saying to me all this time. Okay, well, now I know you, so now you have no power over me, because next time you show up, now I can recognize you, so you don't have any power over me anymore. And so we got the pitch, we got the burden, we got the Enterprise, which could be a good thing. I guess it depends on your energy that you put into it and how you look at these things. So when the card occurs in a reading, Margie, it signifies a successful consequence for ventures referred to in the question. The Enterprise card suggests that a bold and enterprising approach will be needed to achieve satisfactory results. Setting up a business, working for a foreign organization, using personality to improve one's status, and acting ideas for long-term success. And we got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords typically taken over to better shores, moved, or check out the Six of Swords. And this, so this might mean that you have found your foundation. So you do have the foundation. You are protected and you do have a foundation. So that is good. The card can show making up after a disagreement, moving on alone after a breakup. Whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel. So this is in the up reversal position, which might call for more stability and find a center that you can bring out the Enterprise, that you can focus on the burden, that you can be the hermit, so that you can work on your pitch and bring out that correct energy, command the power, command the energy that you need. And you might have to go inward. The Chariot is also here, but the Chariot is in a reversal as well, which is time for action. Reveals a great step forward from taking the driving seat in your projects, career, and relationships. You might want to Margie, what's up? Maybe be still for a little bit. Be still and find the right internal compass before you take off. Because if you take off and you have disturbing thoughts, or you have self-limiting beliefs, or you are wallowing around in your old story, oh, this and this and this in your old story, you might have to go in there and be the hermit for a little bit, so you can change the story that you tell yourself to make it work for you. So then you command the power. It's the solar plexus chakra. It's your personal power. And this is all about the personal power and bringing out your ideas, finding the inner strength, finding your own platform, not be needy or clinging or like dependent on someone else to fulfill your desires. You have to set your platform so that you can rise up in your own way and do the things in the way that is true to your calling. Margie, hang on just a little bit. I hear you. Focus your energies towards your goal now. Let go of those things that disempower your present position. Secure in the knowledge that you can only become stronger by taking a leap of faith into yourself. It takes a leap of faith to go in there. That's why be brave. Be brave, because it takes courage to go beyond the roles that you play in the daily, day-to-day life and actually be honest with and truthful to yourself, going within. It takes courage and it takes bravery, because it's not everything there you're gonna like it, but that's okay. You are still lovable. You're still worthy. Everything, we all have things that we can balance out within ourselves to improve our experience in life, and to improve our relations with other people. Let go of those things that disempower your present position, secure in the knowledge that you can only become stronger by taking a leap of faith into yourself. Build your strength and check your personal boundaries are in place and appropriate to requirements. Aspire to create the world you wish to be a part of, for you are protected. Powerful energies protect and guide you. The beautiful light in me, it honors, respects, and it loves the same beautiful light in you for the journey of life. Until next time, namaste.